New at 6, the family of a Westmont man is now suing the village, saying their son's death was entirely preventable.
WGN's Brona Tumulty sat down with the family's attorney and has this exclusive report. Brona.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, 20-year-old Matthew Hayden. He was so young when he lost his life on the job back in February. He was working for the water department in the village of Westmont. It's now alleged he was put in a position with inadequate training and where safety precautions were not taken.
His death it was senseless. They could have, if they took any of these precautions or trained him properly, he would not be dead.
Little white crosses in Westmont mark the spot where horror unfolded in February for the Hayden family.
They live 3 blocks from there, 4 blocks. They're right in the neighborhood. Yes, I'm sure it is tragic.
20-year-old Matthew Hayden was at work that day with the water department, a job he'd taken full-time a few months prior. Why was he the person chosen to go underground?
That's beyond me. We have not gotten an answer to that. The person who had the most experience and knowledge about doing this type of work was out of town, and they sent Matthew down there instead to do this job.
He was at 60th and Deming that day, the 23rd, trying to fix a leaky valve when everything went wrong.
It's one of our own employees, for the village, so it's very tough.
The valve blew off. Matthew got trapped underneath the pipe in the valve. The pressure was so high because it's a 12-inch water main valve for a municipality. The water was flowing over the top.
Though only 5 or 6 feet below the surface, Matthew lay trapped, his final moments watching as his workspace filled with water around him. A new lawsuit filed by his family and led by attorney Michael Egan alleges the village is at fault.
No harness, no tripod above it. They were supposed to depressurize both sides. They had no permit. They had not been pulling permits and doing what they were supposed to be doing for years.
Back in October of 2021, Westmont was cited by OSHA, the watchdog stating water department employees were being expected to enter confined spaces without proper training. A further citation then issued in January the following year for failure to properly address that problem.
These violations continue to occur with confined space entry, no permits being pulled, until the day that Matthew dies.
Fast forward to June of this year, OSHA releasing their findings on Matthew's death.
OSHA, through their investigation, cited the village for, I believe it was 7 total violations, 3 of which they said were willful, and that's because they were repeat offenses.
Among those violations, it stated the employer did not prepare a permit prior to allowing an employee to enter a 12-inch water main valve vault, exposing the employee to caught-in and asphyxiation hazards. Going on to highlight other issues like the employer did not ensure that an employee entering a permit-confined space utilised a full-body harness with a retrieval line, and that the tool to shut off the main was not at the worksite. The citations issued by OSHA carrying a fine to the tune of $24,000, the maximum penalty that could be imposed here.
The maximum fine for a town the size of Westmont is $8,000 per willful violation.
And Westmont, we're told, is fighting the fines.
It's not been paid to my knowledge. These OSHA violations are still in the administrative hearing process of the Illinois Department of Labor and OSHA.
We reached out to the village today, and in a statement we were told the village of Westmont is aware that a lawsuit has been filed regarding the accident that occurred earlier this year, resulting in the death of one of our employees. While the reality of this tragedy is recognised, due to the pending litigation, the village is unable to comment further on this topic at this time. But with history in hand, the case is heading to court in the hope of pushing change for public workers in Westmont.
Their pattern and practices of willful violations or intentional violations of OSHA regulations have created the situation where someone could die. Unfortunately, Matthew is the person that did.
Now, Matthew's parents didn't feel ready to talk on camera today, but they did release a statement to us saying in part, "We are completely devastated by the senseless death of our beloved Matthew. Our loss is so enormous that we cannot find words sufficient to accurately capture our heartbreak. Matthew was a wonderful young man, loving, kind and trusting. We hope that through this lawsuit we might help save lives and spare some other family from having to endure the pain and anguish we experience daily. Now, we're told the first court date in this case has been set for February.
Interesting story. Thank you so much, Brona, for telling it.